Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan. Jack Lowry on the call here for some Major Arena Soccer League 3 action as we have the home team, the Muskegon RISERS, taking on Detroit WAZA FLO in a rematch from a great contest that we had here on the National Soccer Network not too long ago, where Muskegon RISERS won 14-6. It was a lot closer than that scoreline lends itself to look like. It's pretty darn close going into the fourth, where Muskegon really pulled away. Couple of updates. Muskegon has not played since we've last spoken, you and I. But Detroit WAZA FLO has played once, and they got a win. They got a big win, actually. It was on the 18th last week, where they beat... Oh, pardon me. Mike just got up there. Hello? Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay, there we go. Well, they won 14-2 in a big matchup. That was on the 18th, winning 14-2. David Galaxy Kabuaya with 3 goals and 3 assists there. Going to be doing walkouts here in what looks to be about 4.5 minutes, both teams warming up. So we'll be getting underway here. Hopefully, a lot more high-scoring action like we had last time. 20 goals between the two teams. It's a heck of a contest there. You said Kabuaya had a hat-trick of goals for WAZA FLO in that last win. Saeed Tawil, 3 goals, 2 assists. Omar Labiki, 2 goals and 2 assists. I think we're going to step away here for a second, friends. As we said, we have walkouts, as you can see at the top of the screen, about 3.5 minutes, I should say. We'll step away for a break here while we wait for the walkouts and game to commence. Don't go anywhere.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
And welcome back, everybody. About to commence with walkouts here for Muskegon RISERS. We'll be playing their second game of the season so far. You're supposed to be playing the Cincinnati Swerve on the 13th of December. That game has been postponed. Currently, Muskegon sitting in second in the Great Lakes North Division here in MASL 3. 3 wins, I believe it's technically 3 wins because of some forfeits in there. Got 9 points, a goal difference of +8. 14 goals for them. Only conceded 6. WAZA currently sitting in third with 6 points. They have 2 wins. Technically, one of them was a forfeit from Indiana United, but alas, keep on going with what we have right now. We see the coach coaching up the little ones there for the entrance. We always appreciate the little ones coming and supporting their favorite local clubs. It's always a ball, especially when you're a kid, when you get to be down on the pitch in a big arena. Ugh, you can't beat it. I mentioned it in the earlier broadcast, but when I was a kid, I used to go to a lot of arena football games in LA. I used to go to LA Avenger games, but my Pop Warner team got to play one time on the field after the game, and it was, felt like the Super Bowl. It's quite cool. So always a fun time for the family. Encourage you all to come out to the Trinity Health Arena, even if it may be 7 degrees with a wind chill that makes it feel like -2. Appreciate everybody who continues to support the Muskegon RISERS. You can hear those horns. There's lots of drums, horns, cowbells, everything in betwixt. But as we mentioned as well, both teams in the middle of the pack in the Great Lakes North Division. We've seen Detroit WAZA play a handful more games. They played 4 games total compared to Muskegon's 1. They've gotten better with every time. Lost their opening match on the 20th of December to Cincinnati Swerve 12-1. Lost on the 4th of January, 4-11, getting better, just like, New Year's resolutions. On the 9th, lost to Muskegon, 6-14, but then losing to Kalamazoo United, winning against Kalamazoo United, 14-2 on the 18th there. So a lot of positive play, as we mentioned as well. They played a very solid game against Muskegon RISERS when we last covered these two teams on the 9th of January. Looks like we got some sweet dance moves going on there by number 2. Wish I could dance like that. As I said, Detroit WAZA flow maybe getting into a bit more of a flow here as the season ticks along. Both teams have a handful of games left in this season. We'll be seeing Muskegon the next time. They don't play for quite some time. They'll be playing the Cincinnati Swerve on the 27th of February. And we'll be here at the Trinity Health. That's a 7 p.m. game. And it'll be a game with big divisional implications in the last 2 games for Muskegon season. Once again, playing Detroit WAZA flow, this time at Tocanova West in Detroit. As for WAZA flow, their next couple of games are going to be at home at Tocanova West against the Cincinnati Swerve. They were supposed to play Indiana United FC, but that game was a forfeit. And then once again, as you heard, Be closing out the season against Muskegon at home in Detroit. So we'll be starting with entrances here in what would assume to be in just a second. Lots of great players for both teams here. Leading goal scorer, Emmanuel Velasquez here for Muskegon RISERS. Man of the match for Muskegon in that 14-6 win against WAZA FLO. Always keep an eye out for the Real brothers. Marcos Real, 2 goals, 1 assist. His brother Jair, 1-1. Vikrat Haskovic had an excellent game last time around, too. Had a brace. Elmadin Zukic, 1 goal, 2 assists in that last one as well. Also Pablo Real as well. Number 27, 3 Real brothers in total here. As I believe we're going to start now with intros. I believe we're going to start with Detroit WAZA. So let's take it over to the PA announcer. We'll be back after the announcements.
Number 13, Alan Larson. Number 7, Adriano Soya. Number 15, Kiko Wallace. Number 20, Alex Mendez. Number 18, Elder Mendez. Number 8, Xavier Cortez. Number 9, David Galaxy Mabuya. Number 5, Casey Schwartz. Number 17, Ron Horton. And number 6, Jason Murillo.
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it dipping. Try me if you want a guarantee, though you gon' wish you hadn't did it. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up the curtain. Oh my, pandemonium, it's showtime. Got their noses up, I know why. Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Did it all without a cosign. Shooter always hit the bullseye. Barely even put in effort in this effortless. Imagine if I did try. Acknowledge me or not, that don't really make no difference to me. I operate the same no matter who's around me is important to me. I got what they lack, first in every class, never coming last. Amy's on my back, passion never left. Say it with my chest, got a problem, yes. Meet me in the flesh, you don't think but the best. Rarely do the press, promise me the world. Now holding my breath, they want me to fail. Haven't done it yet, stacking up the bread. Thankful cause I'm blessed, sharpest in the shed. Pen is cutting edge, I get in the booth, perfect, nothing less. Key to my success, keep a level head. We want something fresh, what you think this?
the head coach of your RISERS is Mike Bogart. Let's hear it for your Muskegon RISERS. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the brave men and women serving in the armed forces throughout the world with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we're about to get underway with the rematch of Muskegon RISERS taking on Detroit WAZA FLO here. In the men's side of things, we saw the Muskegon RISERS Queens of the Harbor. Women's side in an excellent friendly contest against Kalamazoo United earlier today. Ended up a 6-6 tie. Came down to the wire there. We'll see both captains now conspiring. Bit of sportsmanship. Nice little hugski there. Muskegon will be in their hyper lime greens. Blue there for WAZA FLO. Labiki. A lot of goals here so far for Detroit WAZA FLO. 7 goals to assist. By far the leading goal scorer for Detroit WAZA FLO. Trying to get things started here for their season. Had a rocky start. Got their first win, though, in a big way against the Kalamazoo United men's side of things. We'll just be getting underway here in a second as both teams in the huddles, breaking everything off. Jake Lofgren, number 1, looks like he'll be in between the sticks. It'll be Enrique Orozco. In between the sticks there for Detroit in the orange. Brandon Kurmas, I should say, on the Muskegon bench there for the backup keeper position. So we'll just about ready to get started off here. Detroit WAZA FLO will defend. Start off here with Muskegon RISERS. Team with some big plans. The team that was founding members of the Premier Arena Soccer League, a arena soccer league that merged here with the MASL 3. Haven't played in the NPSL for a handful of years. Last time they did, 2022. Made the national semifinals. Overall plan for them is to use the MASL 3 as a developmental team. They want to eventually have a senior side in the MASL 2 or MASL. And obviously have the women's side play in the women's MASL. So just about underway here. About to get started. And we are underway. Start off here with Damir Sabanovic. cleared up there. Muskegon, we saw in the last matchup, dominated possession for the majority of the match. Detroit WAZA able to score in bunches, which is usually the way to go here in arena soccer. Game is so fast. That's a trip up. Is that going to be a blue card, perhaps? That might be a quick blue card. It is, for those who do not know, a blue card. Just think of it like a penalty in hockey. So Muskegon will play a man down early to start off here. As we will see Omar Labiki behind the ball here for Detroit WAZA FLO. See on the left side there, Valentina Shikluna as well. Referee just making sure the ball is on the line in the correct spot. 4 15-minute quarters here. Go to overtime. If it is tied after 4, potentially could go to a shootout. Trying to figure out what exactly is happening. Wondering if they're saying this is last man and perhaps a penalty shot. Let's see what's going on here. We know for sure that Muskegon will play a man down. All right, looks like people are being waved on, waved off, so on and so forth. Armin Zahidic, the man in the sin bin so far for the boys in the hyper lime outfits there. Okay, so this looks like this is going to be a penalty kick here for Detroit WAZA FLO early. Omar Labiki, El Capitano here for Detroit WAZA FLO, trying to go up early. Would be a huge momentum boost for the boys in blue and white. First big question asked of Jake Lofgren. Can he make the save? Waiting for the whistle now is Lofgren. Steps up with the shot. Labiki takes a stick touch. It's off the board. Lofgren did well to come out and put pressure on Labiki. So it remains 0-0 inside 45. Muskegon not out of the woods yet, though. Still the blue card on Armin Zahidic. So this will be a power play situation here for Detroit WAZA FLO, a team that has not scored a power play goal yet this season. Great on the penalty kill, not clinical on the power play as of yet. They score some goals, 25 so far, but they've let in a lot, 39. Negative 14 on the goal difference, and a little shaky away, 1-3 so far. As we'll see, Omar Labiki now will have another free kick opportunity, this time with lime green shirts in front of him. Still a dangerous goal-scoring opportunity here, as we'll see Valentina Shikluna make a nice little run with a shot. Bounces off the plexi. See Jacob the Hellas there. Pass it off into the boards. WAZA FLO here, looking a lot more alive than they did in that first matchup. That shot pulled, but deflected there. Almost like a skate deflection in hockey. As we see Muskegon now try to get their first attacking possession here, not able to get it. As we'll see Fajelas. And now the main man Labiki on the ball again. Steady hand there, or a steady foot rather. Nice little bounce off the boards there from Aldoni Mendez. Said Tawil on the ball. Second forward with a nice handful of goals. He's got 4 with 3 assists this season. Detroit looking dangerous. Mendez still on the ball, passing it. Bit of switching of the play. Receives the ball back, takes a shot. And that'll go into the net above the plexi there for a free kick. Lofgren elects to toss it wide. Out to the right. Let's see if our cameras can pick it up there. Looks like Sabinovich. Maybe a shot, maybe a pass, who knows. Too many Detroit shirts around. They dispossess Muskegon there. Looking to get back on the attack is WAZA FLO. Once again with Fahelis. It's a nice bit of a touch there. Casey Schwartz with a nice pass. Off the boards, trying to create some chaos. There was Ron Hortram. A nice clearance from Muskegon. WAZA staying on the ball here. 3 minutes gone in the first quarter of action. Still no goals. Who will blink first? Great thing about arena soccer, you're seldom going to see a 1-0, 0-0 anything. It's high scoring. This last matchup produced 20 goals. Love to see it. What Muskegon would love to see is some offensive possession right about now. That's a nice volley there from Fahelis, who has looked keen here and spry on the attack. Muskegon just trying to string some passes together. See there, Miguel Flores had a great game in the earlier leg. Passing around is Muskegon. Jair Real, one of the 3 Real brothers on this team. Marcos, Jair, and Pablo. All key factors for this RISERS squad here. Trying to get all 3 points here. That's a nice bit of passing here. Potentially a shot, and that's a goal! Muskegon RISERS strike first and make it 1-0 with 4 gone. Francesco Calabrese with a goalie. Nice score there from Muskegon RISERS. See that one more time. Little bounce off the box. Little 1-2. That's a bang. Pardon me, I believe that may not have been Calabrese there. I might have saw a 2 on the back of that jersey. Might have been one of the Real brothers. Might have been Miguel Flores. Regardless, some nice build-up play from Muskegon there, who have absorbed a lot of attacking prowess here from Detroit, who are trying to equalize quickly. Ball sneaks in, shot too high though. Muskegon got to be careful here. That's a nice deflection from Muskegon, who looked to get on the counterattack again. 4.5 gone. Your WAZA FLO, you got to be frustrated. You're dictating the pace of this match. Playing well. A nice bit of build-up play makes it 2-0! Just like that, Muskegon RISERS rising to the occasion there. Another nice goal, selfless goal. Right in front there, and that's a goal for Fikret Hasovic. That's some nice scoring ability in the other time these two teams played. Seemed like WAZA FLO got flat-footed there. Nice incisive ball. And just like that, 2-0. WAZA FLO's got to get some scoring in here before it gets out of hand. My goodness. Matthew Jackson. Saeed Tywil. Stringing some passes together is Detroit WAZA FLO. Have not made Jake Lofgren work a lot. Full marks once again to Jake Lofgren. This game very easily could have started off 1-0 to WAZA. Did well to put just enough pressure there on Labiki. And this is another great opportunity for Muskegon. Nice bit of dribbling. That's off the boards. Rebounded shot. Oh! Off both sides of the woodwork there for Pablo Real. Almost made it 3-0 there. My goodness. Volatile is this Muskegon RISERS attack. They strike out of nowhere. WAZA FLO almost lulls themselves to sleep with these bits of possession as that ball bounces out. That will be a Muskegon free kick and possession change. It seems like WAZA FLO, they have these long bits of possession there, and then Muskegon, just one or two incisive passes, and just like that. Looks like we're having a bit of technical difficulties. We apologize for that. See if the feed picks up here. And there we go, we're back. Appreciate y'all. Back on the ball, Ron Hortram looking for somebody. He's got his hands up. Tries to spill it into the boards. Too many green feet there. Ooh, and the keeper has to come out. Enrique Orozco. Wow, what a steal for the feed to cut out on. Okay, so it looks like it's still 2-0. Oh, okay, so that sounds like there was a goal for Elmaden Zukic. So it's 3-0. Apologies for the feed cutting out. Zukic must have rounded the keeper there. All right. Once again, apologies for the technical difficulties here. It is Muskegon RISERS 3, WAZA FLO 0. You're here. It certainly looked like Elmaden Zukic had a one-on-one rounded Enrique Orozco. I can only assume that's what happened with that cliffhanger of a image we had there. Nice bit of passing. Nice shot. Oh, well, that's a dubious tackle. No call, though. Labiki here tries to get it out, is not able to clear it. Muskegon back on the ball. Certainly looked like Jacob Potts there. He's calling for it. RISERS back on the ball. Still looking to score here. RISERS looking focused and sharp. Sabanovic with the ball again. Looking for a man, elects for the back pass. Nothing wrong with that. Nice bit of build-up play there. Hasovic looking for another goal. Just a little too much mustard as the feed cuts out again. But WAZA with the flow. Again, nice little back pass. Have to be careful here to send it off the boards. Muskegon back on the ball here. Jacob Potts on the ball, dribbling, shuffling off the boards. Not on target there. Still in the corner around the boards from what it appears to look like. Muskegon still in the attacking area looking for a shot, and that's a great save from Orozco. Enrique Orozco barking orders to his teammates there. Looks like this was taken quickly. Cliffhangers we've had. Cleared, though, from Detroit WAZA FLO. Oh, almost an own goal there. That was scary there from Muskegon. But able to recover well. About 9 minutes gone here. In this match, we'll probably be having a media timeout here in a second. That's a great shot. Bounces off the boards. Next time there's a dead ball, would assume there will be a timeout. Detroit looking for a call there. They're not going to get it. So we'll see Muskegon trying to get the attack going as we apologize and try to get the up and running as best as we can. Certainly seems like Muskegon back on the attack here, trying to counter. WAZA doing well to commit as many men as they possibly can back there. All 5 there behind the ball now. So we see Pablo Real, Masters brother Jair. There to Mose Crawford, the rare number 0. Russell Westbrook's influence knows no bounds. Muskegon with some nice hold-up play. Crawford trying to tell him to get the ball forward. Too many Detroit feet there around. And it looks like that's going to be a Detroit WAZA FLO free kick, I believe. Certainly looks like it will be. I believe that's going to be a media timeout. Yep, certainly is going to be. All right. So Muskegon RISERS up 3-0 here against Detroit WAZA FLO. 4.5 to go here in the first period of action. We'll be back after these brief messages. Don't go anywhere.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
And welcome back, everybody. 4:33 to go here in the first quarter. Seems like we got the stream up and running again. Just a heads up, too, it is Muskegon RISERS 3, Detroit WAZA FLO 0. Well, the stream cut out. I do believe Elmedin Zukic scored a goal there, make it 3-0. We just had our first media timeout here. We'll be getting going here in a second. Both teams probably could have scored more goals here. It's been an exciting opening 11 minutes or so. Should be another exciting 4.5. I believe, yeah, this is going to be a free kick for Detroit WAZA FLO. Muskegon booting it out from their defensive zone right before the media timeout. So we will get it underway. Oh, pardon me, correction, it is 2-0. Pardon me. I heard over the PA, 3-0. Pardon me. Anyways, 2-0. Correction. Anyways, back to reality. Kellen Larson there. As we will see Detroit WAZA FLO bounce off the boards, maybe trying to get off onto the board for the first time. Adriana Shiaya almost able to get that. That's a nice bit of touch there. Jair Real looking for a foul, not going to get it. Javier Cortez. Ooh. Looking for the cross there to Kellen Larson. Nobody home there. Muskegon RISERS back on the attack. That's a nice pass off the boards. Too thick of a touch there. A nice pass there for Detroit WAZA. Will recover there. Valentina Shikluna. One of the many Shiklunas involved here with WAZA. Nice touch and a shot there off the volley from Jair Real. Looks like Kellen Larson lost it off the feet there. And that's a nice pass back there from Fikret Hasovic. Muskegon looking to expand this lead. Easily could have conceded here. That's a nice pass. Oh, and that's going to be a nice opportunity for Muskegon on the foul there. Intrigued to see where this ball is spotted. A little under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. See Muskegon here on the ball. Not a blue card. Interesting enough. Let's see the shot. It's going to be a pass. That's a great save from Morosco off the boards. Jason Murillo. Does well to get that out for WAZA. Muskegon trying to stay on possession. Pinned down in the boards. Passes it to Zabanovic. Always a steady hand there in the back. Gets that ball out of there, if only for a moment. And that's going to be a foul, and there's a lot of choice words being exchanged right now. A lot of folks in line disagreeing with the call. Muskegon, probably a best-case scenario so far in this match, have had some great build-up play, some great passing, and have done well to condense themselves, put men in front of the goal in situations like this. We'll see Labiki on the ball. Also with a pass to Labiki into the corner. Mendez on the ball with the shot, does not get through once again. Muskegon does well. A nice stand tackle. Zahidic not able to gain possession for Muskegon there. Detroit sends it long, tries the volley there, did Hortram. Nice bounce off there. And let's see what the call is going to be. Be intrigued to see when the feed comes back. The call's going to be the anticipation. So yeah, it certainly looks like this is going to be a Detroit WAZA FLO corner kick here. Looks like Detroit has a couple of fellas in the box there. Alexis Mendez, Murillo maybe to take it short. Nope, shot and a goal there for Detroit WAZA FLO, pulling one back. It's a nice goal for WAZA FLO. That's going to be Javier Cortez. Could see there a nice play from Jason Murillo. Thought he was going to take it short. Nope, sets it up there for Javi. Makes it 2-1 with 1:51 to go here in the first quarter of action. Muskegon will start off again. Muskegon got to be careful here. We've seen WAZA in the past score in bunches. So we'll see Mose Crawford there. Pass there to Lofgren. Has to be careful. Nice press there from Detroit. Mendez on the ball. Retreating is Detroit there. Goal scorer Javier Cortez. Dumps it into Mendez. We'll see Murillo on the ball, trying to get it too thick of a touch. Muskegon on the counterattack. See Pablo Real getting dispossessed, ran into a cul-de-sac of white shirts. So you see Miguel Flores there pressing, as well as Pablo Real. Number neighbors, 27 and 28 there. Trying, but failing to dispossess Detroit. WAZA are on the counterattack now. Nice shot from Labiki, and that's a goal! Great counterattack there from Detroit. WAZA FLO to equalize. The main man for Detroit WAZA FLO this season with his 8th goal. Chopping the feet. Lofgren can only do so much. What a strike there to make it 2-0 with 45.5 seconds to go. Quite a game. Quite a game. Jacob Potts. How will Muskegon RISERS respond here with 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action? They certainly controlled the opening 10 minutes or so. Detroit had nice spurts of possession there. Nice opportunity for Muskegon! Immediate response from the RISERS. It's a nice goal to dispossess. Nice shot to round the keeper. Not an easy shot. So it was tied for only a couple of seconds. It's 3-2 now for Muskegon RISERS. Incredible response from the boys in line. So about 18 seconds to go. High scoring, volatile. It's what you love to see from MASL3 action. High scoring. And still 45 minutes of action to still play. This game beckons for double digits, doesn't it? And that is going to do it for us here. It's the end of the first quarter of action. Muskegon RISERS absorbing the contact after Detroit WAZA FLO scored a couple of quick goals to equalize. Muskegon RISERS, though, with the quick goal to respond. Muskegon RISERS 3, Detroit WAZA FLO 2. We'll be back after a commercial with the return of the second quarter. We'll be back. And welcome back, everybody, to the Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan. Heck of a time here in the arena. Go ahead and give Muskegon followers give Muskegon RISERS a follow on Instagram, Muskegon_RISERS. Just was checking out their story. The Muskegon RISERS women's team doing a little autograph signing. Looks like after their tie with Kalamazoo United, we have a heck of a game here. Second game in our doubleheader here on the National Soccer Network. Muskegon RISERS 3, Detroit WAZA FLO 2. We've seen Muskegon RISERS immediately respond after WAZA FLO here, so we see it. All these kids really dating themselves with the 6-7. Love to see it. Always makes me think of that Simpsons thing. I used to be with it, but then it changed. And then what became scary and weird. It'll happen to you. Hopefully you can hear that. Anyways, heck of a game here. High scoring, up and down action here in the MASL 3. It's the second time these two teams have played each other. Play each other two more times. That won't be until the end of February on the 28th, and on March 1st, we will see Detroit WAZA FLO here in their white and blue kits starting up. That's Jacob Vahelis. Starting it off there for Detroit WAZA FLO. Fought valiantly there to tie the game, but only equalized for about 30 seconds. Muskegon pressing well here on the boards, getting the first bit of possession here in the second quarter. That's Joe Lockey. I believe that's going to be a foul on WAZA FLO. They were asking there for a blue card, perhaps. Joe Lockey was having some words with the referee. As that ball is deflected there. Goes out for what looks to be a Detroit WAZA FLO. Free kick here in the Muskegon defensive zone. Calling for it is Casey Schwartz. Goes up, cleaned up. I believe that's Jake Lofford, not Jake Lofford. I believe that's Brandon Kermos now. Between the sticks there for Muskegon. Dribbling through Detroit, but dispossessed. Muskegon now back on the counterattack. Nice pass there with a shot and a goal! Muskegon extends the lead to 2. See that one more time. Great setup there from Daniel Ariano. Nice bit of dribbling with the left foot finish. And right there, that is Brett Timmer, number 15, with a nice finish there to make it 4-2 for Muskegon RISERS. Arena soccer, so much fun to watch, so much fun to come to a game, especially if you got the little ones. You saw plenty of kids on the field cheering the players on. Get to see lots of goals here, already 6 have been scored. Gotta think there's gonna be a lot more. Free kick taken quickly. Referee says too quick for his liking. He's gonna bring this ball back. It's much to the chagrin of the boys in line. Brings it all the way back there. It's further than any of us thought it would be. Alas, restarted. Damir Sabanovic. 99, steady hand in the back there. Trying to send it. Ball spills out there to Fikret Hasovic. Ooh, a little nutmeg action there. Off the referee there. No drop ball. This isn't the Premier League, kids. Ooh, toe poke there. Muskegon almost able to get another one. Jacob Potts looming around the keeper there, Orozco. Mendez does well to keep the ball alive for Detroit. Chuaya loses it. Cortez has a nice goal already for Detroit, losing it there. Potts on the ball. Dribbles around. Keeping it going, almost in. Off the boards, shot deflected. Kellen Larson got a boot up. Detroit will recover. They'll try to counterattack. Sabanovic does well for the moment to recover. Muskegon not quite out of the woods yet. This is probably going to get called back. Sure is. Whoa! And this has already gotten a little spicy here. I know you Michiganders don't do well with spice, so maybe you get a glass of milk, because this might get a little more spicy. Maybe get a extra big glass of pop. A little chippy there. Looks like we're going to see a blue card. Hasovic getting held back by Chuaya there. And that's just competitive spirit. That's just young men competing. Chuaya looks like he's going to get a blue card for his transgressions there. We'll have a woeful genuflect there in the sin bin. So we'll see Muskegon with an opportunity here to get a power play goal. We're just waiting for play to restart with 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter of action. Still lots of time. We saw Muskegon really didn't pull away in that last matchup as they have a great opportunity there. Sabanovic so close there. Looking to add more Real. Likes to pass it. Maybe with a shot. That's a great save from Orozco. Sabanovic On the ball, touch off the knee there to Jair Real. Receives the ball back again. To set his teammates up. Muskegon not settling for a good pass, looking for a great pass here. Passing it back and forth. Definitely seems like they've let the game calm down a little bit. WAZA had a lot of momentum. Sabanovic trying to set up there. That's a great foot in there by Tawil. A couple of goals and assists for himself against Kalamazoo United. As we see Labiki there, trying to get this out. Ooh, a shinner there for Valentino Shikluna. It's going to be a free kick. Muskegon still on the ball. Jair Real centers it. Muskegon in the corner there. Real open, perhaps a shot, has some space. Touch! Off the boards it go. Joe Lockie on the ball. Back to Jair. That certainly seems like he's going to get something going. Back to Lockie. A little too much on it. Real will try Lockie once again. That's a great save from Morosco. Sabanovic now on the ball. That's a nice position. Pulls it a little too much with the left foot. Muskegon looking to get something out of this power play. It's a nice bit of defensive prowess there from Detroit. Labiki there, I should say. Got the ball forward, but certainly looks like it's going to be a free kick. And we're going to see a shift change here. So we have an injured player down. I'm just wondering if we're going to maybe step away. Let's just double check here with everybody. Certainly seems like we're going to be taking a timeout, it looks like. All right. So yeah, 4-2 here. Muskegon RISERS leading 4-2 against Detroit WAZA FLO. Muskegon definitely seems like they've been the more steady hand here. As we have a timeout, we'll step away for, I believe, just a second. This looks like it's going to be a quick timeout.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
And welcome back here, folks. Muskegon RISERS taking on Detroit WAZA FLO, leading 4-2. Have a free kick here. I believe they still have man advantage. They may not, I believe. I count 5 Detroit WAZA FLO players. Penalty killed there, but that's a nice, dangerous pass there. Certainly looked like Francesco Calabrese was wanting a foul there. On brand for Italian fella to be gesticulating with his hands that much. That was funny. I'm Italian too, folks. Don't worry. My family's from Abruzzo. Shout out to the Carusos. All right, back to Detroit WAZA FLO. Back on the offensive possession, but they're going to boot it out. That'll be a free kick. Going Muskegon. Cody Loss on the ball. We'll pass it back there. It was Joe Lockie who had to shield it there. See Kermaus there, send it long. Tripping there is Calabrese. WAZA FLO back on the ball here. Mendez. Nice bit of a touch there. Ran that into too much room, but Detroit staying on possession there. Cortez. And now Labiki. Hearing some fans with some fun songs. They got their cowbells, they got their drums, they got their noisemakers. We appreciate everybody coming down to Trinity Health. Encourage everyone to come on down. We had a great doubleheader today. The women's match between Muskegon RISERS and Kalamazoo United was an excellent game. Very back and forth. Ended up in a 6-6 draw since it was a friendly non-league match. As we'll see Detroit, WAZA try to get on the counterattack here, but Detroit has other thoughts here. Rio there tries to box out, is not able to. Detroit stays in possession though. Next time you want to see Muskegon here at Trinity Health, we're going to be facing Cincinnati Swerve here in about a month. That will be on... Oh, that's going to be a big foul there. Would assume this is going to be a blue card here on Javier Cortez. Can certainly see card in hand. See this one more time. Yeah, that's... Every time that's going to be a foul. Javier Cortez, probably about a second late there. Obviously hurt. In this situation where the blue card bearer is hurt and can't continue, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Muskegon gets to pick another person to go in the box. Forgive me, it might be WAZA that gets to select another player, but hopefully Cortez is able to continue here. Certainly just look like a couple of players whacking each other with their shins. Never fun. I never get when people talk about soccer not being a physical sport. It is so painful to play soccer. Just getting kicked with the cleats. Just situations like this with the shin. Or, you know, it's almost like when you get your toe stubbed. It just hurts so much. You'll be fine in the grand scheme of things, but you just kind of got to lock in. Probably be a nasty bone bruise, perhaps a contusion. Nice bit of applause there for Javier Cortez. That will be a blue card, though. I did see the referee with card in hand. So if I'm not mistaken, I do believe this will be a Muskegon power play here. So we're about halfway through the second quarter of action. When the second quarter's done, we'll take a little bit of an intermission, a halftime. That'll be about a 12-minute break. Time for you to go get a pop. Go get your DoorDash off the porch. Make sure to tip your DoorDash drivers. It's cold out there. It's 7 degrees in Muskegon. Feels like -2. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. It's got enough water. Don't know what the holdup is exactly here. As we wait for Muskegon to get this party started once again. And we're underway once again. See Hasevich on the ball, passing back. Muskegon here. Looming, compressing here, getting a little closer with every pass back. Not settling here. They don't want to give up possession and allow WAZA to boot the ball long here. That's a nice bit of passing there. Sabanovic off the goal! Oh my goodness, off the plexiglass, I should say. That was close. Sabanovic bounced it off. Detroit here looking for a short-handed Labiki. Nice bit of skill there from Labiki. Jake Lofgren with a nice save. Ball back in Detroit's possession. This will be a free kick off the boards there. Lofgren puts a hand up, does just enough. Detroit trying to stay on the attack here. Tawil on the ball. Looks like that ball went out. This is not like arena football back in the day where you got to keep the ball if the ball went out. Imagine that. Fun fact, my dad got kicked out of an LA Avengers game back in the 80s because he stole a touchdown pass. Got a photo in the LA Times. All right, I think that's going to be a media timeout here. Certainly looks like we're going to be stepping away as we see both coaches stepping onto the pitch. So 4-2 going Muskegon RISERS way. Detroit WAZA FLO clipping at the heels here. We'll be right back after some brief messages. Don't go anywhere.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
And welcome back again to Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan. Muskegon RISERS taking on Detroit WAZA FLO, up 4-2 with 6:28 to go here in the first half of action. As we will see Detroit WAZA FLO starting out with a free kick here in the Muskegon defensive zone. Muskegon in the lime green, white and blue for Detroit WAZA. We'll start off with the pass back here. That's booted out. We'll go Muskegon's way. Detroit WAZA FLO definitely seems like they've been getting better and better with every game. Won their last one against Kalamazoo United, 14-2. David Galaxy Kabuhaya with a hat trick of both goals and assists in that one. Saeed Tawil also had a nice hattie in that one. Had a brace of assists. Labiki with 2 goals and 2 assists. You'd know from watching today, Omar Labiki, number 14 for Detroit, runs things. As Muskegon tries a shot there from Sabanovic. Deflection there from Labiki. Will go out for a spot kick now for Muskegon. As we'll see Hasevic on the ball, sending it back. Oh, just goes under the foot there of Pablo Real. No matter where you look on the pitch there, that's a nice pass. Not enough for Calabrese. I was going to say is no matter where you look on the pitch for Muskegon, the feet prints of the Real brothers are everywhere. Ball goes out. This will be a corner kick for Muskegon. Calabrese in the box. A shot, though. Save from Orozco. Goalkeeper long throw activated there. And sent into the boards there. Another shot there. Ooh, that was dangerous. Labiki recovers, though, for Detroit. That was a nice long-distance effort. Something we saw a lot of in the women's matchup in the first game of our doubleheader today here. That'll be a free kick for Muskegon. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll see a shift change from both sides. Pass there, Joe Lockey now. Ariano had a great game last time these two teams played. Had a nice goal. Brett Timmer, who already has a goal today, now in looking for another one. He's looked keen so far. Shot there. That's off target, off the boards there from Ariano, who gets the ball back. Dribbles and passes back there. Safe there from Lockey. Nice pass off the boards. Centers it. A little too much mustard on that one. The touch, Detroit tries to get it out. Not enough there, though. Daniel Ariano. Bit of a switch play there. Sabanovic there. Gets tripped up a little bit. Not enough for a whistle. Uses his size well there. Oh, pardon me. That's not Sabanovic. That's Cody Loss. Ball goes out. That will be WAZA ball. Just under 4 now. We'll see WAZA make some changes. Bortram starting that off. Bit of a nutmeg there. See Muskegon back on the ball. Ariano with the center. That's a great goal! Toe poke and a goal there. Brett Timmer does just enough. Nice pass, nice goal. Ariano outside the boot to make it 5-2. With about 4.5 to go here in Muskegon. WAZA's got to be sure here to not allow this to get out of hand. Muskegon has looked focused. They scored 14 in the last matchup of these two teams. Certainly seems like in the 2 times we've seen WAZA play now. There's no fouls called there on Hasovic. Dumps it off in the box there. But it does seem like Detroit WAZA FLO scores in bunches a lot of times. Sabanovic does just enough there in front of goal. A nice save from Orozco. Nice clearance there from Detroit WAZA FLO. You hear Brett Timmer getting his flowers from the PA. That's a nice shot! Another nice shot. Oh, just left of the post. As we hit triple threes on the scoreboard there. Bodied off the ball there. Nice battle in the boards there. Some nice physicality. Ref letting them play. Detroit staying in possession though.
Let's go, RISERS!
Might be able to sneak one in here. Mendez with a goal. Detroit WAZA FLO able to pull one back here. 5-3 now. 3 minutes to go. Plenty of time. You can see there. In no mood for celebration. Aldony Mendez. Nice toe poke. Goal there. It'll be 5-3 now. Certainly looks like this is going to be a timeout. Makes sense here. So, 3:03 to go here. Muskegon RISERS up 5-3. Can they finish out this first half without conceding? We'll be right back.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
And welcome back, folks. 3:03 to go here in the first half of action. Jack Lowry on the call here for Muskegon RISERS, up 5-3. Just conceded first goal in the second quarter. Did Muskegon RISERS. Let's see how they respond. They responded well the last time WAZA FLO scored. Pretty much scored immediately. As we'll see Muskegon in the line here. We'll try a nice little back heel. Ariano! Almost! We'll try again! Daniel Ariano! Que bello! Take a bow there. My goodness. Let's see this again, folks. If at first you don't succeed. What a volley there from Daniel Ariano. Once again, Muskegon RISERS with an immediate response. 6-3 for the boys in green. 2:37 remain in the first half. That's why I always love calling these MASL 3 matches. Really, any MASL action in general. So much scoring. Already almost 10 goals in the first half. As Muskegon's got to be careful not to concede here themselves.
Here we go. 1, 2, 5.
Let's see here, Detroit with maybe a nice opportunity. Labiki keeps onto the ball. Murillo has it, centers it. Bit of a shimmer there from Mihalis Bicycle. Labiki tried for the highlight. Had a bit of a whiff there. All right, Muskegon now 2 minutes here. Maybe try and get another one. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Can they capitalize? They can! Brett Timmer with the first half hat trick. Take a bow, BT. See that one more time. Easiest goal of the night. Great setup pass. It's going to make it 7-3 for the boys in green. Muskegon RISERS looking focused, looking keen. No interest in losing anytime soon. That game on the 27th here at Trinity Health Arena against Cincinnati Swerve. Must see whether you can make it to the arena or join us here on the National Soccer Network. It's going to have some big divisional implications as Detroit trying to get one back there. That's a great save there from Lofgren. With a great throw there, Orozco had to be quick off of his line, which he is. Nice clearance. All right. So a bit of admit there from the keepers. Balling it back and forth. Out. A minute and change to go here in the first half. That's a nice opportunity for Ariano, cutting in too thick of a touch. Topo had an opportunity for himself to get another goal on the stat sheet. See if Detroit can try to make this scoring gap a little smaller going into the second half here. It'll be about a 12 or so minute intermission. So grab yourself a pop, grab yourself a water, microwave yourself something. So we see Detroit here. Just trying not to mess anything up as they'll send that out. Tried to send it out. off the boards there, but it'll go out for a Muskegon free kick here. 30 seconds. See if Muskegon can really dwindle the hopes. Uh-oh, that's a huge tackle there from Zahidic. Shot maybe from Detroit, though. Elects to pass it from Tawil. Header from Javier Cortez. Tried to add to his tally. Now 10 seconds to go. Sabanovic looks disinterested in anything in the defensive zone. We'll send it long, and that'll do it for us here in the first half of action. The Muskegon RISERS with a barrage of goals here. But Detroit WAZA FLO still in it. They've had some bright moments. Lots of goal scoring here in the first half. Second half promises to have even more. As Muskegon RISERS 7, Detroit WAZA FLO 3 will be back after halftime. Enjoy these highlights and commercials. We'll be back.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way.
Focus!
Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power.
Whatever it takes.
Trusted for over 100 years. Tiger Balm's proven herbal blend tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger so that you can rise above pain.
Let's make a Karate Kid.
And get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kinda everything. Get double points this fall at Best Western.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gainbridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gainbridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way.
Focus!
Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power.
Whatever it takes.
Trusted for over 100 years. Tiger Balm's proven herbal blend tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger so that you can rise above pain.
Let's make a Karate Kid.
And get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kinda everything. Get double points this fall at Best Western.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, graded assists. Gamebridge, graded assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way.
Focus!
Fight back with Tiger Bomb's legendary herbal power.
Whatever it takes.
Trusted for over 100 years. Tiger Bomb's proven herbal blend tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger so that you can rise above pain.
Let's make a Karate Kid.
And get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Welcome back, everybody. Looks like we got about 20 seconds left of halftime. Muskegon RISERS taking on Detroit WAZA FLO. It's been a heck of a first half. It was a heck of a half, I should say. We saw it was 2-2 for a while. Detroit WAZA FLO was bucking there in the first half, and it seemed like it was going to be a close contest. Muskegon RISERS, though, giving themselves a little bit of a cushion there in the second quarter. An explosion of goals. We're just about ready to get started here. Jack Lowry on the call. Appreciate y'all watching us. In the second game of our doubleheader, we had Muskegon RISERS women's side earlier, the Queens of the Harbor, against Kalamazoo United in a 6-6 draw. That was a very, very fun game. There were a couple of goals scored by Kalamazoo United that were top class. Both teams can hold their heads high there. We're just about ready to get underway here. Just a quick correction to Muskegon RISERS playing one more match before they play Cincinnati on the 27th. Valentine's Day, Saturday. Mark your calendars, fellas, if you haven't. And ladies, you know, if you haven't got your plans sorted out yet for Valentine's Day. Muskegon RISERS will be taking on Kalamazoo United. Game's at 6 p.m. I believe that's another doubleheader game as well. I have to double check to see who the Queens are playing. I'm certainly booked to call 2 games that day, so it surely will be fun. Nice day full of soccer. Love of the game. Love will be in the air. As we are about ready to get started here. Certainly looks like Muskegon will start us off here in the second half. Looks like it's Miguel Flores who will start us off here. Refs calling all the players onto the pitch there as WAZA getting their last words of encouragement in. Their coaches, looks like that's Dominic Shapuna, who sometimes also plays a little player-coach action. Always love to see it. He's got a couple of goals, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, about to start off again. Certainly seems like if you're Muskegon RISERS here, you're going to want to try and not give WAZA FLO here any funny ideas. We've seen WAZA FLO score in bunches now in the 2 times we've seen them play Muskegon. Very quickly, this could be 7-5, 7-6, and heck, 7-7. Muskegon got to be careful here. Certainly seemed like they had gotten things under control at the end of the first half here, as we're going to see Miguel Flores here start us off. Second half action, 2 15-minute quarters. Go to an overtime period if it's tied after that. And we're underway here with the second half. That ball is booted out. That'll be a free kick here for Muskegon RISERS. Said it in the first half, but appreciate everyone who's made it out here to the Trinity Health Arena, as that's a shot over the top of the crossbar there. 7 degrees here in Muskegon right now. That's a nice centering ball. Too many Detroit players in the way there. As that is a dispossession again. Detroit tried to get a counterattack going. Pablo Real, one of the Real brothers, doing well there. They head that home. Make sure Muskegon holds on to possession here to begin the third quarter of action. They've absorbed the press well so far. Mose Crawford there, number 0. See more and more number 0s in soccer. Just my brain doesn't click. It's like when in the NFL, just seeing like single-digit linebackers. My millennial brain is just so used to seeing numbers in the 50s. Going forward now, Muskegon. Pretty comfortable here. Thought that was a whistle. That might have just been one of the many noisemakers you hear in the background. Drums, or megaphone, sirens. Which I didn't even know was legal. Well, you love to see it. Love to see the rising fanfare. You saw the article that soccer is now the 3rd most popular sport in America. Overtook baseball. I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. A finite game with this much scoring, more or less guaranteed. You love to see it. Nice shot there. Just a little too much on there. As Muskegon recovers for a moment. That is Pablo Flores running into a cul-de-sac there in the corner. Detroit trying to get their first concerted amount of possession there. Labiki snuffed out there by a Muskegon tackle. Draws some nice cheers, well deserved. What's going on here? What's going on? It sounds like there may be a player down here. Wonder here if we're going to be stepping away. Certainly looks like it's just a stoppage in play as we let the medical officials do their thing. Just a reminder, next home game is Saturday the 14th. Valentine's Day against Kalamazoo United. Next game at the Trinity will be the 27th. That's a Friday against Cincinnati Swerve, the team currently in first place here in the Great Lakes North Division. Muskegon currently sitting in second. Undefeated, technically 2 wins because of a forfeit. Both teams have 2 wins because of forfeits from Indiana United FC. Both teams were supposed to play them next month, I should say. But alas, road goes on forever and the party never ends. Looks like we're finally going to get underway here with 12 and a half to go. A stagnant start here to start the second half. I think we might have to step away here. I'm wondering what the official call is going to be. If you're WAZA, you probably are pretty happy here that the game is slowed down. Gives you a breather. You can see there some of the players on the bottom of the screen there already kind of discussing tactically. Looks like we're about to get some play game. Kellen Larson got some instruction from his defender. Still plenty of time for WAZA FLO. 4 goals is nothing here in MASL3 action. Muskegon has been known to concede every now and then. They've got a decent goal difference of +8, but every now and then we'll let one in. Conceded 6 the last time. We did see Muskegon last matchup. I think we're going to go to break. We saw WAZA FLO pull the nose up here in the third quarter. I believe we're going to take a break here while we let the professionals take care of the medical situation. We'll be back with the rest of the third quarter after this. Take care.
knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
And welcome back. Looks like we're finally ready to get back underway. Players playing some kip-ups here. Jack Lowry on the call. Muskegon RISERS 7. Detroit WAZA FLO 3. It's been a stop and go beginning to the second half here. So it looks like we are finally ready to get going with this drop ball. I believe will be Muskegon ball. Sure enough, we are back underway. And hearing the vuvuzelas give me almost nightmares back to the 2010 World Cup. Fun tournament, low scoring though. So say Mose Crawford there. The press not able to dispossess. That ball goes a little long. Able to stay in possession, almost in the back of the net there. Was a FLO, almost able to sneak the goal in there. Staying in possession. Shuaya tries to send in that unlocking pass. Muskegon doing well to hold on. Holding on to it. Nice slide tackle from the RISERS. Holding on to it still. I believe that was Rett's Timmer, if I believe. Saw that correctly. And has a hat trick. Ball bounces up there. Muskegon able to hold on to possession. Pretty well here, Crawford. To Jair Real. It looks like Muskegon RISERS still on the attack there. A bit of a dummy from Miguel Flores. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Appreciate your patience, everybody. I can only imagine with these basically Arctic temperatures due to the equipment. Appreciate y'all hanging in with us. Back there to Miguel Flores. Muskegon dispossessed there. Detroit with a decent opportunity there. Is that ball enough for Labiki? A little too long there. Jair Real not able to hold on to it though. Labiki forces the deflection. Kellen Larson there off the boards and picked up from Lofgren. Lofgren's been steady back there. Muskegon in no rush whatsoever. Why would they be? 4 goals up. Don't want to give Detroit any hope spots off of any freak wayward passes. No fouls there. It looks like it was just a 50-50 ball. Doing well, the shield there is Nico Demopoulos. Loses the ball, though, eventually. And back in Muskegon possession. Ball goes up, eventually finds player in green. Detroit back up on attack. Muskegon clears. That will be a free kick. That they hit the ceiling? My goodness. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of a shift here. A couple subs. Looks like Pablo Real will have a seat. As will a couple of WAZA FLO players. 9 minutes to go here in the third period. We'll probably be stepping away for a media timeout here momentarily. At the next dead ball, one would assume this is going to be a very good opportunity here for Omar Labiki. Roscoe controls it. Well, we apologize about the technical. See if we can maybe see that we have this. Let's see. Thank you so much. What happened here? Okay. Okay. So I think this is going to be Muskegon ball. Okay. Copy that. All right. Certainly looked much more dubious. Thank you to the replay team, wherever you may be. Mostly Crawford will take this Muskegon shot. Certainly almost looked like there was going to be a penalty kick situation or something along those lines. Sure, that's a nice deep exhale for any Riser faithful watching this game at home. I thought, you know, wind chill says -2. I'll watch the game on the National Soccer Network. Well, we appreciate you. As this ball goes into the Detroit attacking zone for the first time in a while. See Crawford back on the ball. Once again, methodical play here from Muskegon. No rush here, just waiting for a great opportunity rather than a good one. Ariano almost had the toe poke there. Not able to get the full connection. Able to retain possession, though. Tried to dribble out. Ran into too many blue legs there. Across the front of goal. Nice deflection there off the wall. Mendez. And that is a 2-on-1 counterattack for Detroit. Muskegon able to get enough men back. That's a shot curling there from Aldony Mendez. Has a goal to his name already. That one goes wide of the woodwork. We'll have another opportunity here. Dispossessed here by the boys in line. Crawford has been quality. Has put in quality minutes so far, quality shift minutes. On that back right. Good passing, good defending. So we'll see Muskegon try a shot. Detroit with another deflection. Clears it out. Bounce goes the way of Muskegon, though. Controlled there by Yasin Murillo. Bounce off the boards. Detroit will hold on to possession here. Curse of the commentator. Can never really be too sure in arena soccer. The ball bounces around so much. Ooh, that's a good save there from Orozco. Almost an own goal. Has to get it out there. You can see what the center back was thinking. That's a great shot there from Pablo Real. But alas, good hand-eye coordination there from Enrique Orozco. Get into the corner there. 6 minutes. Risers waiting for that right time. So see there, Jair Real on that left wing, passing it back. 5 minutes or so left. Real looking for Miguel Flores, a little behind Flores. A nice 50-50 ball win there. There'll be no call there. It's a nice call from the ref. Both players going for it. Clean all ball there from Flores, trying to center it. Will not be able to give anything of interest there to one of his players. Enrique Orozco cleans it up. I believe Enrique Orozco is being reprimanded for how long he held on to the ball, just having some words with the referee. Wonder if they're... No, we're going to keep playing. I was wondering if maybe they were going to take that opportunity to have a media timeout. Maybe they use the injury for that timeout to last. I'll take it. Love the non-stop action here. As we see the referee and Orozco just making sure they're on the same page here. So just under 20 minutes to play in this match. You got to think if you're Detroit WAZA FLO, you got to start committing more and more men forward here. Got to at least get one back before the end of the quarter. Get a little belief, get a little momentum. They have a nice opportunity there. Muskegon doing well to put a boot forward. Labiki there. Oh, off the boards, off the face. Joe Lockie wearing one there. Ooh, that's close. That's one back there for WAZA FLO. See the replay one more time. Didn't quite get to see. I think it might have been Demopoulos. Let's see. Might have been Labiki. Let's see. Is it Labiki? Sends it in. Yeah, that's... Uno number 18. I believe that's Aldony Mendez, second of the day. Pardon me. So it's 7-4 just like that. Back to 3-goal deficit for WAZA FLO. Muskegon got to be careful here as we are going to take our media timeout. 4:13 to go in the third period. Muskegon RISERS lead with the score of 7-4 to Detroit WAZA FLO. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Welcome back, folks, to the Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan. It's freezing outside, but it's quite hot here on the artificial pitch. Muskegon RISERS just conceding their fourth goal of the game. Detroit WAZA FLO with a nice goal there. Aldony Mendez with the second of the game. Clean it up there. Try to pull that much closer. This is a pretty similar situation to what happened in these teams' last meeting on January 9th. WAZA FLO making a valiant effort there in the third quarter, but Muskegon pulling away in the fourth. But, you know, hey, every game is different. We don't know what's going to happen. We got to let this unfold here as see Saeed Tawil there, chase after the ball, not get it. The goal scorer, Aldony, with the shot. That's a deflection that will stay on this side of the pitch. Mendez elects to take the free kick quickly there to Omar Labiki. Tawil Gives the ball away there. Muskegon back on the attack there. It's into a cul-de-sac though. Detroit now trying to get back into the attacking zone for them. That's a big collision there. Detroit looming. Perhaps a shot here. Bit of space. That's a nice pass, maybe off the boards. Ooh, that almost was an own goal there. Off of Francesco Calabrese. By the way, quick note, Cody lost number 5. Now it's number 13 because he got blood on his jersey. FYI. You're wondering why there's now a number 13 on Muskegon. That is why. Anyways, back to it. Looks like Brett Timmer, the man with the hat trick, will start it off now. A little under 3 minutes to go here. Muskegon crowd cheering this team on. The drums banging. I think they're going to say that hit the net. This be an Orozco goal kick here. More words being had with Orozco. Apologies again there, friends. Looks like we're A-okay now. Something was going on inside the arena, it looks like. All right, looks like Detroit's going to look to have one of their outfield. Oh, no. Maybe they're drawing something up. I thought they were perhaps going to have an outfield player take the kick. What's going on here? Okay, guess this is going to be a drop ball. Orozco will handle it and toss it. Robert Sanchez overhand throw. Pass back, WAZA. We'll try now. A little 2-minute drill. Get a little belief going, perhaps. Ooh, that's a big check into the boards. No foul, though. Detroit with the shot. That's a curler. Great save there from Jake Lofgren. Lofgren earning his stripes today. Muskegon doing well with a little switch of play there to clear it. Nice header. Pushing Detroit back, trying to maybe get a little position for the boys in line. Nice press from Detroit, wins it back. That's all ball there. We're hearing lots of clamors for fouls, but it looked clean to me. Shot, and that's a great goal. Whether it was a shot or just a centering of the ball across the goal. It's a nice bit of build-up there from Detroit WAZA FLO. Let's see it one more time. That's Said Tawil, I should say, with another goal for himself there. That is going to be his 5th of the season. Strong outing for number 4. WAZA still has life in him, only down 2 with a minute to go in the 3rd period. 15 minutes. Muskegon trying to play clean there. Timmer tried it. Ran into a wall. That's too thick of a touch. Dispossession there. Joe Lockey does well. Timmer. About 30 seconds to go in the 3rd period of action. Heck of a game here at Trinity Health. High scoring per usual. That's a nice bit. Passing Cody lost there. Tried off the boards. Too heavy. Lobicki with the back pass. And that ball is sent forward. Larson on the ball. Dispossessed there by Cody Loss. It's going to be a foul there. You can hear the "you can't do that" from the Muskegon faithful. Sending it forward. So we got a heck of a 4th quarter ahead of us, folks. Do not go anywhere. It's going to come down to the wire. Let's see if Muskegon can get one more shot off. Little too high there from Jair. Jose Crawford on the ball. Should be one of the last plays of the game here. Or, pardon me, of the period. Quarter, whatever you want to call it. That ball sent long. Lofgren off the wall. Had to be careful there. Could have ended horribly. Can you imagine WAZA FLO with a 3-goal swing right at the end of the quarter? But that's going to do it for the third quarter here. Muskegon RISERS 7. Detroit WAZA FLO, after a late surge of goals, makes it only 7-5. Fourth quarter of action. Right after these messages, it's going to be a barn burner. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Trinity Health Arena here. Jack Lowry on the call. At Muskegon RISERS taking on Detroit WAZA FLO. It's been a heck of a match so far. 7-5 going the RISERS way. So Detroit WAZA FLO surge back there with a couple of late goals to pull this back into a 2-goal lead. 15 minutes still to go. If it's tied at the end of 15, we'll go into an overtime period, which eventually could end up in a penalty shootout, as we see a lot of the fun fans here having a good time. Always appreciate the kids coming out. Next opportunity is Valentine's Day. We'll have a doubleheader here. Men's team will take on Kalamazoo United. Kalamazoo United lost 14-2 against this Detroit WAZA FLO team. All right, so it looks like we're about to get underway here with the fourth quarter of action. Lots of hugs all around. I think we're just making sure everything is all good. Love to hear all the cowbells. Appreciate y'all inviting us into your home. We know how cold it is out in Muskegon. If you're around the country, it's currently, I think it's about 5 degrees. The wind chill said it was -2 the last time I checked. So we appreciate everyone who braved the cold as we are underway with the fourth quarter of action here. Muskegon definitely have to be careful here. See Sabanovic, always a steady hand there in the back, sending it long into the boards. Detroit has done well, though, to have some dedicated possession here deep into this game. They've struggled with that sometimes, getting quick counterattacks. Nice bit of pressure. As we'll see Sabanovic on the ball. Maybe an open goal. Nope. A little too wide. Now a shot, and that's a goal! Muskegon find their little bit of cushion they were looking for. 8-5. tried it. Off the walls, little deflection there. Not much Orozco could do. Great shot, great goal. 14-14 to go, 8-5, Muskegon RISERS. Worst case scenario there, if you are Detroit. See how they respond, Aldony Mendez. Starts us off here. Best case scenario there, if you're Muskegon, creating some chaos off the wall. Speaking of chaos there, RISERS doing well to clear it. That siren will never not alarm me. Brings me back to a kid. Thinking there was like a fire drill or something. Nice dispossession there from Muskegon. Trying to get back on the attack here. Detroit trying to get something going. Oh! Dispossessed there. You can hear Zahic's name on the goal announcement there. Singing his praises as Detroit continues to lurk. Looking for something here off the boards. This is more of that possession we were talking about. That's a venomous shot. Matthew Jackson took the deflection. Now Hasevich on the ball. That's going to be a foul with the push in the back. Foul called there as we're going to get a shift change in here. Sabanovich on that left wing. Able to hold up play very well, per usual. Hasevich. That pass is dispossessed. Jair Real right there to create pressure. Looks like Detroit here will handle it. Orozco sending it forward. Nice off the board there. Nobody home there for Detroit. This will be another opportunity here for Muskegon. Jair with the shot, and that's a goal there. Off the rebound. Muskegon RISERS. Certainly looks like the cream is rising to the top in this one. See that one more time. Jair Real with the shot there, cleaned up. That is a nice goal. I believe that was Miguel Flores. Forgive me, it might be Pablo Real. We'll hear the VA announcer yell his name in a moment. Muskegon RISERS fans all around the world happy that it is a 4-goal lead just like that. Not even 3 minutes gone in the fourth period here. Best case scenario here for Muskegon. Pretty much exactly what happened in the January 9th matchup. Let's see if Muskegon can continue to pile them on, or if Detroit, WAZA FLO has other ideas here. That's an interesting pass here. See if Detroit can capitalize. That's Schwartz on the ball. Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 4, 6.
I mean, full credit to Detroit here. They know they don't need to rush here necessarily. That ball's going to go out, I believe. Nope, it's not going to go out. Bounced off the top, did not go out. Stays in the field of play. Both teams will shift in. That's a nice dispossession. Ooh, someone fell. Ooh, that ball's a little too long there for Shauya. We'll try and dump it off there. Shot. Ooh, that's a great save there from Jake Lofgren. Almost went 5-hole. Did Detroit. Pablo Real. And now Detroit continuing to claw back into possession here, trying to keep this interesting. Trying to get something going here. As we said, they score in bunches. So you never know here. So many goals can be scored in such a little amount of time in this lovely league that we're watching right now. Muskegon looking to prove us right. There's that deflection. Stays in bounds. Muskegon still on the ball. Boarded up, though. As we'll see, Cody Loss on the ball. Ooh, that's an interesting ball. That's going to bounce off the boards there. Detroit recovers well, though. Toio, one of the goal scorers there. Dribbles well in open space. That's a great ball. Can they capitalize? They cannot. My goodness. Shot there. Oh, Aldony Mendez had a one-on-one. Jake Lofgren has done so well in those opportunities. Saved a penalty kick in the opening minutes of the game as well. We also saw Omar Labiki there not able to finish. Let's see that one more time if we can. Amazing pass, unlock. Not much of a question there asked by Mendez. And then Labiki just a little wide of the post there on the second shot. WAZA could have had 6 there. But now Muskegon with the free kick. Tried to give it to Timmer, the man with the hat trick. That's going to be a free kick. That's going to be a personal foul. Is that going to be a blue card? Will not be a blue card. Will be a personal foul. So more or less be a corner kick here for Muskegon RISERS. Timmer at the top of the box there. You can also see Sabanovic. That's a shot on target. Sabanovic heads it back. Sabanovic! My goodness, almost a screamer in the back of the net. Ariano there tried off the boards. Cleared there by Detroit out. We'll stay Muskegon ball. Looks like we're going to see Sabanovic on the ball to Ariano. Tried to center it to Sabanovic. A little too much on it. Toe poke. Where's it going to go? This will be Muskegon ball. Intrigued to see when this... We're going to have a media timeout here or not. Will not. All right, keep it going. Let's go. Right on. Keep on keeping on. Zahidic there. Had his first goal of the season earlier in this match. Timmer there, and now Timmer with the shot, perhaps. Deflected. Sabanovic looking for a header. Tried the bicycle kick. Got under the ball a little bit too much. Did Jacob Potts. Always going to be a real tough opportunity there with that bicycle kick, but draws a nice O from the crowd. Once again, appreciate everybody joining us either in their home or in the Trinity Health Arena. This is a great opportunity there. Almost found Jair Real. That ball is booted out. It's be a free kick here for Muskegon with 6:50 or so to go here. Fikret Hasovic will have to wait. We're going to take our media timeout here, folks. With about 6:40 and change, Muskegon RISERS have a great opportunity here with free kick, leading 9-5 against Detroit WAZA FLO. We'll be back.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
And welcome back, folks. Trinity Health Arena here. Muskegon Risers have a free kick opportunity. They just have to wait for Detroit WAZA FLO to get back on the pitch here. So it looks like 8:21 to go here in the final quarter of action. An MASL3 action. Muskegon Risers looking to take themselves to double digits for the second time. And the free kick shot. Oh, that's a great strike. Golazo. Great sound effects, my goodness. See this again. Top bins, right corner, bang. You can see Orozco not happy with his wall. I don't know why he's mad. There's nothing they can really do. 10-5 Muskegon. It's going to take something Herculean for Detroit at this point, you got to think. Sending it long. Lofgren will be happy to clean that up. Getting closer and closer to the almost an identical storyline from last time these two teams met. Muskegon with a great shot across goal there. Flores there dumps it off. Ooh, that was a chunky tackle there. Moise, Crawford, Jairel. Another shot and another goal! 11-5 for the Risers. Great goal here. Great build-up. Incisive. Look at that long ball. Jair Real almost acting like a decoy there. Dropped it right off at the doorstep like it was DoorDash. Can you tell I'm hungry, folks? 7:41 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The outcome more and more seeming inevitable. And it looks like we are going to step away for a moment. It looks like we're having some sort of light show here at the Trinity Health. So take a step here and let folks at home do their thing. Can I do that, or are we going to get copyright strike if I do that? Producer says it's okay. Let's ride, folks. Always love some Neil Diamond. I'm not going to sing for them, folks. Just a reminder as well, Muskegon Risers. Bum, bum, bum. Next time you can see the Risers here at the Trinity Health will be on the 14th, Valentine's Day. Bring yourself, bring a date. It's going to be a great game against Kalamazoo United. All right. Great job, everybody in the arena. Come on down, like we said. Going to be a doubleheader on Valentine's Day. Muskegon Risers women's team, the Queens of the Harbor, will be playing earlier that day as well. I believe that's a 4 p.m. kickoff local time. As we'll see, Muskegon back on the ball. 3-on-2 opportunity, centering it. That's a good job there from Dimopoulos. Getting a foot in there. Standing it long is Orozco. Galaxy Kabuaya. Not able to get a foot on it there. Ball sent in. It's an interesting touch there from Pablo Real. Not enough, though. You can see Muskegon getting more and more comfortable. Just the body language you could see. I think everyone knows the inevitable. Miguel Flores trying to make the inevitable that much more worse for Detroit WAZA FLO and their goal difference. Right about now is at about -20. But they've looked better and better throughout the season. Had a good game against Kalamazoo, 14-2 win. That's a great shot. Oh, off the woodwork there. They have him in their locker. Shauya there. Another shot deflection there from Muskegon. Rio trying to control it there on the wall. Too many lime shirts there. Putting the pressure on. You see Timmer there. Tried to win it for Muskegon. Which they do for a moment. Flores tried to center it. That's Timmer there who gets brought down. Are they going to call this a foul? Certainly seems like the whistle came before the shot. Intrigued to see what happened here. They're going to say yanked him. All right. Well, this will be certainly a dangerous opportunity. Brett Timmer creating opportunities for his team here. Arguably man of the match. So you'll see Detroit there. Fellas right on the wall. Jair Real. Shot on goal or center. What do we think? He's going to give it to Sabanovic, who runs into a white jersey. Sabanovic holding off Galaxy Kabuaya. Tamir Sabanovic on the left wing, shuffling his feet, dispossessed. Detroit able to clear it off the boards there for a second. Muskegon will hold on, though. Muskegon, vuvuzelas, the horns, the cowbells, the drums, the whole cacophony of noise makers coming more and more alive. Wow. Can't say he didn't try. It's what these Muskegon Riser faithful love. Risers giving their 110% for the full 60 minutes of play. As that ball goes out, this will be a Detroit WAZA FLO free kick here. Jason Morito will take the free kick. Labiki looking for someone, lofts it into the corner there. Will Detroit be able to control it? They will not. Muskegon does well to congest the boards. It's cold out. Everyone's going to be congesting. That ball bounces off the boards there. Aldony Mendez, who has a couple goals to his name. Labiki there. It looks like he was held. Shot there from Yason. Not on target there. That's a nice pass there for Muskegon. Ariano trying to center it. One-on-one. Oh, almost had too much time in front of goal. Another deflection there. So Hiddich tried to get his second of the season. Ball falls to the feet of Mendez. I think we're just waiting for a sub and calling that back. This will be Detroit ball still with about 4 minutes and change. Sometimes our score bug's more of a suggestion in terms of the time, but it's an approximate. You know, think of it like the first down marker in the NFL. You know, we're human, folks. Appreciate you joining us here. Is Muskegon trying to continue the hurt? Detroit trying to stop the pain. As we'll see Mendez on the ball there to Labiki. Stop me if you've heard that one before. That's a great pass off the boards there to Tawil. Pulls one back. Not a lot of celebrations, I don't blame him. Consolation goal, so to speak. Great bit of build-up play, though. As you can see there, pass off the boards. Deflection off the wayward shot, and then heads it home. Way to stick with the play there, Saeed Tawil. It's his 6th goal of the season. WAZA FLO's got some great players. Defending sometimes a little difficult. Of course, Muskegon's attack, very volatile as well. Might just be Muskegon's that good. We saw WAZA FLO win 14-2 against Kalamazoo, which makes me wonder, Muskegon against Kalamazoo, what that's going to be like. Find out in person Valentine's Day. Games at 7 p.m., same time as this one. Women's game before, another opportunity. Oh, Zahidic there. Almost interrupts my cheap plug. Detroit with an opportunity, trying to center it, nobody home. Detroit committing a lot of men forward. So we'll see Pablo Real give the ball up there. Labiki trying there, rounding the keeper is Galaxy. Galaxy Kabuaya, David Galaxy Kabuaya with a goal there. I believe that's his 2nd of the game. 6th of the season, another one of those players who can put him in the back of the net. Had a hat trick of both goals and assists in that game against Kalamazoo. Saeed Tawil had a hat trick of goals, 2 assists. Labiki had 2 goals and 2 assists in that as well. Muskegon, I think, more than happy to just pass this around. That ball goes, oh, that's a nice shot that might sneak in! Curse of the commentator! And look at that for Miguel Flores. Let's see that one more time. Ball booted forward. Wow. Orozco gets a piece of it. But Miguel Flores puts his laces through it. 12-7. So it's not the exact same scoreline, but Muskegon once again putting up a 12-piece. Oh, pardon me, no, they put up 14 in the other one. They still got some time, though. Right, this will be interesting, too. I believe, if let me just do my math really quick, carry the 3, no. Okay, no, there will still be, Muskegon RISERS will still be in 2nd place. I had to look at the league table here. They'll still be in 2nd place behind Cincinnati Swerve in the Great Lakes North Division. Both teams will be 4-0. Goal difference will be the name of the game there. Right now, if we're doing live table, Muskegon plus 13 in goal difference, Cincinnati Swerve plus 18. Muskegon trying to make it that much higher. Can't wait to see those two face off. Going to be a heck of a match. That will be on Friday, February 27th here at the Trinity Health Arena. Uh-oh, Detroit trying to pull one back here. And one was caught on the shin there by Labiki. Just about 90 seconds to go left in this match. Once again, appreciate y'all for joining us for this great doubleheader. Game is all but over. Playing for goal difference at this point. Muskegon RISERS once again putting on an offensive flurry of goals. Being pretty steady in the back when they needed to be. A couple of these goals here at the end, a little bit of a consolation. But they've been in steady control of this game, it feels like, from the get-go. Same as last time as Detroit pulls one back. All right, so it'll be 12-8. Just under a minute to go. So that's now plus 12 on the goal difference. 6 behind Cincinnati swerve. Cincinnati swerves. Next game is against WAZA FLO on February 1st. That'll be at WAZA FLO at Tocanova East in Detroit proper. I actually don't know if it's Detroit proper. I apologize if it isn't. Not a lot of time, Detroit, just trying to play for pride here. I mean, you know, hey, technically, I don't know. They'd have to pretty much score every 10 seconds, and that is looking like a tall glass. Jake Lofgren fields that ball. Uh-oh. We saw this game get a little chippy. Is that going to be a blue card? I think that's going to be a blue card. I think that's going to be Mendez. Yeah, I just heard the crowd say, "You just got a blue card. You just got a blue card." You know, that's fun because that's a reference to Blue's Clues, which once again, millennial references. Sorry, kids. It was someone's magic words must have been said. All right, Aldony Mendez will sit for the rest of this game. 12-8, WAZA FLO. Once again, we keep talking about it, getting better in the new year. Do they win this match? No. But they have a better outcome than last time. Don't concede as many goals, and they score a couple more as well. And I think Mendez is just going to hit the showers because he knows that this game is all but over. Unless he maybe said something else that was magical. Uh-oh. Looks like more words are being said. Lobicki there. Cover in the mouth. I saw a little bit of a shove. It's not how you want a game to end. Appreciate, you can see there, everybody with the flags. No club is anything without their supporters. So we appreciate everybody supporting at home. And everyone who came out in the freezing temperatures here at Trinity Health here in Muskegon. About 19 seconds to go. Once again, my name's Jack Lowry. Appreciate you all joining us. If I get any of your friends' names wrong, family members' names wrong, Jackie Loves His Orange on Instagram. Jackie spelled with an I-E. Feel free to correct me. Always here for corrections. As we are ready for Muskegon to put a bow on this thing, maybe pull one back, add to that goal difference. Cody lost. Losing the ball, Lobicki. Trying not to put too high of a boot, Lobicki. Sends it there to Murillo. That's an interesting out. Inside the boot, but that's going to do it for us here, folks. Muskegon RISERS in steady control here. Remain undefeated in MASL 3 play here. They'll stay at second place in the Great Lakes North Division. We will see Detroit WAZA FLO stay in third as well. A heck of a game. Man of the match for my money, probably Brett Timmer. The man with the hat trick. Number 15, lots of great play all around the board for the boys in Lime. Once again, a reminder, another doubleheader here at Trinity Health on Valentine's Day. 4 p.m. we will have Muskegon RISERS women's team. The Queens of the Harbor will be here. And then after that, we will have Muskegon RISERS taking on, I believe it's Detroit WAZA FLO, if I'm not mistaken. I believe we'll see another one of, oh no, pardon me, it's Kalamazoo United. Kalamazoo United. Okay, Jack Lowry signing off here once again. Muskegon RISERS 12, Detroit WAZA FLO 8. We'll see you next time for Kalamazoo United and Muskegon RISERS. Have a good one. Take care.